Hey guys, welcome back for this guy. We need no introduction, let's just jump in and get this over with. And I apologize to all the Jiggy lovers out there, but I cannot be bothered with this guy. Although, seeing Nasla, I am now reminded that they were on their way there. So yeah, I actually kind of just blocked out Jigi's route for the most part, so I'm like, oh, it's coming back to me now. Alright. When Nasla invaded, the sound of sword fight was simply terrifying. I never thought the day would come when I could listen to the sound in such a peaceful mood. When the final sound rang out, I ran with the hand towel I had prepared. Good job, Auri! Jigi? That's right. Auri's name should come first. Although, I'm gonna admit, I'm gonna be pissed if Auri just likes Jigi for some inexplicable reason and has given crap to all the other guys when it's been relevant. I will be upset. I'll be upsetty spaghetti. We'll see. Don't let me down, Auri. It's been a year since Jigi went to Roos as a dispatcher for the restoration of diplomatic relations. He settled into life here so well that he even practices swordplay with Auri now, but has never changed his outfit. I was worried at first that he'd be shunned, but I'm glad my fears were unfounded. That said, of course it wasn't all smiles and happiness from the day we arrived. At first, Auri was hostile towards Jigi and looked as if he was about to draw his sword, and what a different epilogue this would have been. But when Jigi told his life story in front of everyone, Auri, who is surprisingly sensitive, had to cover his eyes. Auri. And it was the same for everyone else. Originally, the fact that Jigi was not a pure Nasla would have been a big factor as well. The ministers were sympathetic to Jigi's epic young life, and some even tapped him on the shoulder, saying, "You must have had a hard time." Rumors spread among the women, and Jigi quickly became the person of the moment. Apparently, for being sold to Nasla and deprived of their freedom, all women's felt kind of camaraderie with him. Yeah, okay, I could kind of see that, for sure. I also realized I dyslexied Nasla with Roos at the beginning of the video. That's how much Jigi upsets me, I can't think straight. I told you to keep your distance as it's dangerous, but you were watching up close again, weren't you? There's no use talking about it, Lord Auri. After all, your sister is a hot, fire-spitting princess that had put even the fire spirit to shame. Uh-huh. I was sneaky. But I liked it, kinda, a little bit. I'll give you a little tiny cookie crumb for that one. Oh, my head hurts when I remember that time. I always knew she was a rampaging horse, but I never expected her to go that far. Oh, but that was inevitable, wasn't it? A fire broke out in the castle town the other day. Jigi and Auri were nowhere to be found, and there was a child inside, but everyone just gave up and didn't try to help. Roos, what is wrong with you? So I doused myself with water and rushed into the house. 'Cause you're a boss. Dang. What would everybody do without you? Fortunately, Jigi rushed to the scene and was able to get the child out safely. So what did you do? Did you just rush in and then rush out because it wasn't needed? What happened? And I'd like for them to stop calling me a rampaging horse. And I'm not happy that I didn't get a single compliment. Well, I mean, you're kind of downplaying your own role in this story. Like, what did you do other than douse yourself in water? Did you grab the child, hand it to Jigi? Did Jigi run in after you two? Like, what? I need some context, girl. It can't be helped. I'll say it again. Normal princesses don't walk into fires. Well, I thought I'd always known you weren't normal, but I hope you'll refrain from doing that in the future, because my heart can't sustain another incident like that. Please, allow your brother to have a longer life.
Apologies that I wasn't watching her then. Rest assured that I'll keep an eye on her so that this will never happen again.
What? I'm not a kid, you know.
Yes, kids are more mature. Apologies, Jiggy. This will be quite the undertaking, but I ask kindly of you.
Why are you getting along so well with this guy? Just because he had a sob story? Sheesh.
Yes, leave it to me.
Auri nodded lightly and turned away as Jiggy made the most respectful bow. As I watched him leave and noticed his sweat, I realized that Auri must have really put a lot of effort into the sparring session. That's all you need to know about Jiggy's ability. And because Jiggy is so awesome, lately women have been often flirting with him.
Here we go again?
Even now, if you look far enough away, I can see women who were excited over this fight between Jiggy and Auri. Please let them be part of the Auri fan club. Honestly, they know Jiggy is my husband, but even still, I don't think Jiggy would cheat, so I'm not worried about that. Rich words coming from a cheater. Projection much, maybe? No. But a small irritation remains. You know, the worst thing about Jiggy is... Jiggy, would you mind helping me out with the repairs today?
Ah, yeah, sure. I'll be there in an hour, so wait for me.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. That is kindness to women. I know that he can't be cold since he was dispatched here to restore diplomatic relations, but I can't help but be bothered by the difference in the way he treats me. The hell? When we first met, he called me cow and pig and sow and whatnot. Just terrible things. I like his shocked expression. His eyes grew by 3 sizes. I mean, if anything though, Naala, I know that bothered me too, but the fact he's not calling another woman that should give you some indication he is not attracted to them, at least. Even during the recent fire, he made fun of me by saying things like, I thought we'd end up with a roasted wild boar. He's treating these women much more ladylike now, isn't he? Besides, recently he came back home late. No, I'm not doubting him. Am I? He's been a little too helpful. As I was agonizing alone in my thoughts, I felt a sudden thud between my eyebrows. Ouch! Apparently, I got forehead flicked in an instant. I pressed my brow in surprise, and was surprised again by the beautiful face that loomed right in front of me, right under my nose. Our lips are pressed together with a smacking sound. Jiggy whispered, so close that the tips of our noses were touching each other.
You're overthinking things again.
No violence!
It's a flick of love.
I'm the only one you're unkind to. I puffed up my cheeks as much as I could and expressed my pent-up frustration. Then I was pressed lightly on both of my cheeks, changing the shape of my face.
You look like an octopus. You know what an octopus is? It's not a very common food in Bruce.
I don't care about that, I complained with an ugly face. That seemed to make it even funnier, and Jiggy started laughing out loud.
You're really cute.
What's so cute about this ugly face? I mean, let me go!
You don't get it. The ugly part is cute. Besides, you don't think this face is easier to kiss?
Our lips are overlapped again, but different from before. It was a kiss that felt firm and soft. I'm happy, but I wonder about this in a place where people can see us. I groaned and slapped his chest, and Jiggy pulled away, licking his lips.
That was a good lunch.
Don't make that into a meal! Wait, Jiggy, did you skip a meal again?
Yeah, I was busy, so it's kinda troublesome.
Jeez, you're gonna keel over someday. I'll prepare a lot of your favorite foods, so come home early.
Oh, sorry. Today's work is gonna be late again today, so go to bed before me.
Work? Helping women again?
Yeah, something like that.
These women are relying on you a bit too much lately, aren't they? They're treating you like a handyman, not like a dispatcher.
It can't be helped, since there's a shortage of men from the last war.
That's true, but... but you're definitely coming back tomorrow for our wedding anniversary, aren't you?
I wonder about that.
What's that? I've been sleeping in the quiet agony of solitude for a week now. Moreover, tomorrow is our wedding anniversary, and he doesn't know if he'll be able to go home. I mean, you could have had it all with Esta, but you threw it away for this guy. What had been piling up from the beginning suddenly swelled up, and my fist trembled. I get angry and say things I don't mean. I mean, once a cheater, always a cheater. You lose her how you got her, and other such cliche things. This is awful, though. Instead of communicating, let me just threaten you with this. It's awful. I hate it. If you leave me alone so much, I'll cheat on you. After screaming, I come to my senses that it was too childish and vain. I tried to hurry up and make an excuse, but Jigi spoke as if unengaged.
Why don't you try it?
What?
Why don't you try it? Cheating.
On top of being left alone, now he's saying this to me. I hate it! I was so angry that I felt steam coming out from the top of my head. Jigi looked at me with a grin, forcing me to wonder if my face distorted with rage was somehow amusing. That pissed me off again, so I pushed Jigi as hard as I could. Idiot! I put a lot of strength into it, but Jigi only took a step back and showed no inclination of falling over. With Jigi as he is, I feel helpless in addition to being frustrated. Nothing is funny anymore. Wah! I started running like a child having a tantrum. Wah! Jigi, you idiot! I felt a little better after running as hard as I could. And so feeling that way, I wonder if Jigi isn't wrong when he calls me a bore. I sigh loudly and lean my back against the tree trunk. As I looked up at the branches and leaves swaying in the wind in a daze, I was reminded of my earlier childish attitude. I'm the idiot. Jigi is just trying to do his job, and I'm a bad wife for not being able to support him. It's not unreasonable to want your husband to come and spend your first wedding anniversary with you. But you could communicate that a little better, that being said. Even if I understand that, it's still lonely to spend our anniversary alone. On the other hand, devil's advocate, Jigi could not dismiss it the way he is. Although I'm hoping, although I don't know why I'm hoping this, I'm hoping he's got some kind of plan for her and that's why he's acting so disinterested about the whole thing. I don't know if I can have that much hope in him, but I'll have a little nugget. Tears covered my eyes and I slid down the tree trunk. As I shut myself up in the pitch-black world, I heard the footsteps of one person. Maybe Jigi came after me. I looked up with high hopes, but I was greatly disappointed. Even this guy's better. What are you doing here? Hi.
If it were me, I'd never make you cry. You could jump to me right now.
First of all, false. You made her cry so many times. Second, I would die laughing if a choice, like a dialogue choice, opened up right now where he's like, yeah, you can branch off from here to Surin's route. Dang it. Surin? What? Why are you here?
The ceremony to celebrate peace is coming, right? That damned fox told me to go to the royal capital and wrap things up.
Damned fox? Ah, Noel. In the Nasla royal castle, it's said that the hauntings continue. Noel is a prime example of this, and is even called a monster for his unrivaled talent. I remembered that now nostalgic information and chuckled. The only two people who could even call him a damned fox and still be safe would be Surin and Toya.
I was surprised.
Huh? What?
I thought you'd be more cautious when you saw me.
You're here in Roost for work, right? Do I need to be cautious?
I followed you this far into the woods, didn't I?
Speaking of, were you worried about me?
Oh, I'm pissed.
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden.
I'm not mad at you. I'm pissed at the situation.
Hmm?
See, it's that face. You're relaxed, as you feel your husband will definitely protect you. That's how close you are. Oh, you were supposed to be my woman. Maybe I really should have come on to you by force.
You say that, but you'd never betray Toya, would you? You look rough on the outside, but that's all talk, and you're surprisingly considerate. And I heard a rumor the other day that you saved a woman from Roost who was being attacked by a bear. I think it's wonderful that you're smart and kind like that. Don't get hung up on me. Find a good person as soon as possible. Good on you, Naala.
And now I'm pissed at you.
Why?
I'm pissed that you've acknowledged my true nature, but still didn't choose me.
Dang. I didn't have the luxury of choice back then. Now I understand you. I mean, you kinda did and didn't. I mean, you did for a time, but then the whole Shalu thing happened, so then you didn't.
You're talking like if you could do it all over again now, you'd choose differently.
No way, I don't think... He grabbed me by both sides of my face. This guy just never gives up. Being sandwiched between his strong arms, I couldn't just relax and my heart raced. I don't think we should joke around like this.
I'm not joking. When I first met you, ever since I fell in love with your eyes, I've always thought only of you.
Is it okay for the heavenly military commander to seduce a woman like this? Heavenly? Gosh.
I'm not seducing you. It's a declaration.
Declaration?
Yeah. I haven't given up on you. I'm always coming to seal you away.
Man, you and Noel and Toya just don't know when to quit, do you? As his well-formed, fearless face approached, the tension finally broke through the breaking point. Should I try to hit him and run away? When I thought that, Surin suddenly stopped moving. A muffled voice says something unintelligible.
That's why I hate these Black Ops guys. Always seriously trying to kill me.
With me tilting my head to the side, Surin flips his long coat. Just as he started walking away, he flippantly waved his hand and left a single statement.
What I said just now wasn't a lie. If you get bored of the Wildcat, come find me.
I won't get bored! A gust of wind blows as if laughing at my loud voice. Perhaps it was the cold wind, but I was strangely creeped out with goosebumps. I decided to go home before I caught a cold, so I started walking. The mysterious chill faded as I approached the castle. Methinks Jigi saw that entire thing. Is it bad that there's a small part of me that's like, what if we just left Jigi for Sir? And that's how the epilogue went. Would I be upset about it? Not completely. I don't know what that says about me as a person, though. Even as night fell, Jigi still hadn't come home. Then, even though I should have been remorseful about it, the frustration in my chest reappeared. I distracted myself by knitting for a while, but then I suddenly had an idea and left the room. If I help Jiggy with his work, then he should be able to come home early, right? Yeah, right. It's so simple. Why didn't I think of it before? Probably because Auri and Jiggy kept telling me to keep quiet. The idea that a good wife must wait patiently in the room must have unconsciously taken root somewhere. That's not like me. From now on, I'm going to be more like myself in order for us to be together. As soon as I made up my mind, I could see his copper-colored hair reflecting the distant moonlight. Surprised, but unable to contain my joy, I run over to him. Jiggy!
What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Jeez, the first thing you say is a complaint.
It's not a complaint, it's a warning. How many times do I have to tell you to be careful?
I'll always be on my guard.
Huh? Can you say the same words to the military commander who came today?
He spoke as if he knew what had happened today, and my body stiffened. A tongue unaccustomed to lying gets tangled easily. This has nothing to do with Surin.
Oh? Really?
He looks at me with blaming eyes. I was feeling awkward at first, but I was getting angrier and angrier. The reason I ran into Surin in the first place was because of Jiggy's indifference. I feel like I'm not the only one to blame. When I glared back at him, Jiggy pulled back in surprise. It's not like you're cautious.
What?
Maybe you can't help being popular with women, but you're not cautious of them at all. Besides, when I met you, you were so acid-tongued, but now you're all nice.
I've been dispatched here for the sake of peace. Am I supposed to act all cold with them?
That is true. All I can do is mumble and look down at the reasonable excuse. Then, along with a small sigh, an admonishing voice fell.
If I can fit in here and be accepted, then they won't call you the woman who brought back a Nasla man anymore.
Stunned by the unexpected words, I looked up at Jiggy's beautiful eyes. His seemingly cold eyes narrowed softly as they reflected mine. Its sweetness and warmth make my heart tremble. So that's why you were forcing yourself to work hard?
What other reason would it be? Idiot.
You're the idiot who says idiot, idiot! I feel a little strange recalling our interactions in Nasla in the past. A giggle escaped her lips, his lips taken away by a light kiss.
See? No sense of caution.
The mood instantly becomes sweet as my gaze wanders, flustered. That's because it's you. He repeatedly pecked at my lips as if teasing me for being shy. It gradually turned into a deep kiss, and I gradually couldn't stand still. Even after sitting down, Jiggy continues to kiss me persistently. When my lips were finally freed, I was breathless. You say that, but what about you, Jiggy?
Huh? Me?
Yes, you. I saw you helping out that woman before, but you were wide open.
There's no way. I used to be Black Ops.
I look up at him as if to challenge him, mimicking Jiggy's usual way of saying it. Then, with all my strength, I changed our body positions. I can't... Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. It's fine. I was gonna say, I just can't with these two. Their communication is atrocious. All they do is argue, and then they get riled up and start making out like crazy. Then they argue, then they make out like crazy, and that's their entire relationship. It's exhausting. I mean, they seem to be okay with it, which I guess is the only important thing, but for me, I'm just like... I feel like I'm on a roller coaster every time I see them interact. I forced my lips to meet his and grinned to myself while doing it. Even though you can be pushed down so easily like this?
That's because it's you.
Even Jiggy says that.
It's completely different.
How is it different?
It's you. And I want you to touch me, so I create these openings on purpose.
I thought I had cornered him, but I felt like I had been defeated. I mean, that was pretty smooth. His sensual eyes stare at me, and my face becomes warm. I can't express myself well. That... you... idiot.
I thought calling someone an idiot was idiotic.
Then we're both idiots.
Maybe you're right. We're both idiots, with heads full of love.
I couldn't help but to tear up at Jiggy's rare and honest words of love. I strained my mouth to keep from crying, and he pinched my lips to loosen them. I feel like I'm being fussed over. Makes me want to cry more.
You can cry if you want.
I won't cry anymore. I'm properly loved. The decision is declared between kisses. The perfect circled moon shone dazzlingly and bore witness to it. And that's how that ends? Good God. But did you celebrate your anniversary? I mean, sheesh. So, nothing was accomplished. You guys are just gonna argue about this forever and make out forever, maybe? I don't know. Sure, we'll believe in that love. Yes, that's what we'll do. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed Jiggy's epilogue. Someone out there. Someone please tell me that this boy is for you. Because he ain't for me. Thankfully that's done. So next time we'll move on to Toya. Hopefully I will see you there, guys.